There's something we don't talk about enough as women: the importance of gatekeeping access to ourselves, especially from other women. I know that may sound harsh, but stay with me for a moment. Because one of the biggest lessons you will need to learn as a woman is this: not every woman is your sister. Some are your mirrors, and some are your warnings. And if you're on this journey of becoming more selective, more intuitive, and more protective of your inner world, hit like and subscribe, because that's what we do here. From my own adolescence, I learned that protecting your energy isn't about being guarded. It's about being self-aware. We grow up being taught to be open, nurturing, accommodating, endlessly understanding. But there's a side of womanhood we don't talk about. Sometimes the energy that wounds you the most doesn't come from men. It comes from women who feel threatened, competitive, or quietly resentful. And this isn't spiritual paranoia, it's scientifically documented. Dr. Kaj Bjorkvist from Åbo Academy University conducted landmark research on something called indirect aggression: gossip, exclusion, subtle sabotage, status, competition, the quiet ways women harm other women while trying to protect their own image. Then there's the work of Dr. Tracy Vaillancourt from the University of Ottawa, whose research shows that women often respond to other attractive, confident, or high-value women with behaviors meant to socially wound, not physically harm. The fake support, the cold tone, the jealousy wrapped in advice, the shift you can't explain. Dr. Nikki Crick and Dr. Jennifer Grott-Peter built on this, coining the term relational aggression, the harm done through social manipulation. And what they found was simple: women who struggle with insecurity or comparison often hide it behind friendliness until they can't. So when you feel that off energy, that shift in tone, that quiet coldness, the little sting in a joke, you're not imagining it. Your intuition is picking up microaggressions your mind hasn't put words to yet. This is why gatekeeping yourself isn't cold. It's intelligent. Because as a woman, your emotional openness is powerful. Your softness is powerful. Your beauty, your ambition, your confidence, all of that can trigger someone who hasn't healed. And that's something Dr. Sarah Hill, who studies female rivalry and status protection, highlights in her research. Women often criticize, distance, or undermine other women when they feel their social position is threatened, even if they don't consciously mean to. So when you notice another woman acting strange around your success, when she shrinks your achievements, dismisses your growth, or turns cold the moment you shine, you're seeing her insecurities, not your worth. We don't like to admit it, but it's true. Some women will love you until you shine a little brighter than they're comfortable with. And then the shift begins. The shade, the backhanded compliments, the passive-aggressive jokes, the sudden distance or sudden obsession. You'll meet women who only want your vulnerability when you're struggling because it makes them feel needed or superior. You'll meet women who don't want you to outgrow them because your evolution forces them to confront their stagnation. You'll meet women who smile in your face, but quietly hope life humbles you. You'll meet women who don't want friendship. They want access. They want your blueprint, your softness, your ideas, your identity. This is where gatekeeping becomes essential. You don't have to be everyone's safe place. You don't need to be accessible to women who study you instead of celebrating you. You don't have to apologize for sensing someone's discomfort and stepping back. Gatekeeping means letting people see only what is safe for them to see. It means remembering that overexposure creates vulnerability. Harvard's Personality and Social Psychology Review published findings showing that the more information someone has about you, the easier it is for them to manipulate, mimic, or misuse it. And unfortunately, female jealousy and social comparison are deeply studied. Leon Festinger's social comparison theory, one of the most cited in psychology, shows that people measure themselves against those closest to them. Meaning, the closer another woman is to you, the more your life becomes a mirror for her insecurities. Which is why so many conflicts between women don't come from malice. They come from comparison. But here's the shift. You're allowed to protect yourself from that. Quietly, gracefully, without explanation. You don't owe intimacy to every woman just because she identifies as one. Your sisterhood is earned, not granted by default. And when you begin to gatekeep your energy, something beautiful happens. You create room for women who are truly aligned with you. Women who clap when you shine, not flinch. Women who aren't intimidated by your confidence, they're inspired by it. Women who celebrate your femininity, not compete with it. Women who hold space without judgment. Women who grow with you, not against you. And when you experience friendship like that, you realize how many women you had to distance yourself from just to recognize what real sisterhood feels like. So if you've been feeling drained after certain conversations, if your intuition tightens around certain energies, if you feel unsafe sharing parts of yourself with certain people, trust that you're not being dramatic. You're being discerning. And discernment protects everything. Your peace, your privacy, your progress, your power. So gatekeep yourself, not out of fear, but out of wisdom. Not out of pettiness, but out of self-respect. Not because you're better, but because your energy is sacred